Hey gang, Ronan here. As you can see in this game, we've got Ramagar in the Tier 6 U.S. heavy cruiser Pensacola, and this is an ICOP clan battle, which if you've been playing him at all, you know is Tier 6. In this game, he's got Captain Insano and the Prince Adel Friedrich, Sir Hammer and the Fuso, Papa Pixelit and Leander, Bly and the Perth, Alf Radagast in Hatsuharu, and Squidpent in Hatsuharu. And they are squaring off against the USNR clan. I'm going to go in here real quick and adjust the UI bug that was introduced in the 0.10.5 update. This is probably a week and a half old video, which is why that was still an issue. All right, so I recorded this and I am recording over this now, but I haven't watched these. I just wanted to get them recorded before the 0.10.8 update. So we're going to be watching these together. One of the, and I'm certainly no expert about clan battles, but one of the things that I have noticed, and this is probably true of any tactical game, is looking for ways to create crossfires and get broadsides. Basically, you're setting up zones of fire, and you're trying to cover those zones to the best of your ability to stall or completely stymie an enemy push. In this game, of course, you've got cap circles, which kind of make everybody have to pay attention to getting reasonably close to the center of the battle zone. If you just acquiesce and give the bad guys all the caps, well, you can lose on points. Now, if you are not familiar with the Pensacola, I will tell you, Pensacola has some very hard-hitting guns for the tier, and they have great penetration values. That Aoba is living very dangerously, showing broadside. You can see somebody took advantage of it. 3 overpins. As Ram takes a little bit of a beating from some HE shells. Ram has switched to HE. He's going to try and get a shot up on this Monahan. And Ram's going to just sit right here in this corner, I bet. Yep, he's going to use the island to stop. Now this island can create some cover. Fuso, Dallas, those guys out there, they're going to have a hard time hitting him. So getting back to what I was saying a minute ago about Pensacola, you've got some very hard-hitting guns here. These are 203s. You got the ability to do a lot of AP damage if you catch somebody broadside. Now you can see that the good guys have secured the northernmost cap. Bad guys have secured the centermost cap, and that's what I was talking about. Ram's guns on the second volley cut the island there, but his rear guns are going to be reloaded here in a second. He's going to finish this Aoba. And that does it for the Aoba. I mean, through those 3 citadels just completely ganked that Aoba. And that is kind of the strength of the Pensacola. Now, the Leander may have thrown torpedoes out here, and I think that's why Ram is using the island again to stop and move back. Not only is he taking fire, but he doesn't want to eat a face full of torpedoes. And it's tempting to rush a Leander because the Leander is it's made of paper, but it does have torpedoes, and those torpedoes hurt a lot. So Ram has drawn first blood in this game, taken out the Aoba. Now the team has definitely lost. Just doing a little landscaping there on the side of the island. You just got to be concerned about whether the Monahan's throwing torpedoes across here toward Captain Insano. You can see Insano is north of Ram's position. Now, Papa Pixelit, Bly, Alpha Radagast, all of them are looking for angles. Alpha is probably pushing around and going to head south and come a little bit to the west and try and throw torpedoes into some of these gaps. Meanwhile, Bly is going to have broadsides. Papa Pixelit's going to have broadsides if anybody pushes. Insano's got this Dallas broadside, and the Monahan has made a push. And Ram's rear guns are going to be able to get him. Actually, all of Ram's guns were able to get him. And he finishes off the Monahan, and he just kind of scoots forward a little bit. If the Monahan did get torpedoes away, there's no chance that they're going to hit him. Now, the good guys have lost the Perth. But this game's looking pretty good for the good guys. Sir Hammer takes out the Dallas. Fuzo's making a brave but probably fruitless push. Ram gets a plane in the air. He's going to get a shot off at Leander. Now it's possible that Leander's throwing torpedoes this way, so you got to weigh that. Also, it's very likely. Yeah, there are the torpedoes. Very likely that the torpedoes were on the way. And Fuzo might be trying to chase down Ram, but he's running into torpedoes from Squid Pent. Let me just pause this here for just a second. So this is what I was talking about a minute ago. If you look over here on the mini-map, zones of fire. Ram is covering this and this. He was able to do big damage to things that pushed this way, and the Leander that pushed this way. Now, if things sit back, they're going to have Captain Insano here be able to continue to put guns on him from, from a battleship. They're going to be dealing with torpedoes from Squid Pent. And on this side, they've got torpedoes kind of chasing them from behind. Sir Hammer's got this lane covered, and Papa Pixelit is helping to cover this lane right here, at least for right now. So what this has done is it's kind of when the red ships kind of all stopped right here, all the good guys had to do was position to be able to shoot through here, spread out enough to cover all the angles, and there really wasn't anywhere for the bad guys to go. It's a little bit like playing chess. If you've played chess at all, you know that you want to try and basically you're trying to trap your opponent. And that is what the good guys have done here. And they've got the bad guys encircled in this little bay, and there's really not any good way for the bad guys to get out of this. They're down right now, 4 ships. It's possible that if they all charge, they can take Ram out of the game, but the way that the team is set up right now, I don't see any chance that the bad guys are going to win. We'll head on forward and we'll just see. Oh, that Bajani's showing broadside. And this AP against a Bajani, if it doesn't overpen, it's going to be devastating. Yeah, that's about half the Bajani's HP gone. You can see the Fuzo is squaring off with Captain Insano. And the Bajani's taking fire now from multiple ships. Now I'm going to stop this for just a second. Ram looked over here, and when he did, it turned his guns. What you can do is you can hold down the right mouse button, then look over this way, and your guns will stay trained on where you had them. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but if you're not doing that already, I highly recommend it. You want your guns to stay forward, stay on the Bajani in this case. So just hold down the right mouse key, and then you can, move to the right, take a look on your starboard side, and your guns will stay trained directly ahead. Then when you come back this way with your cursor, just release the right mouse button, and your guns will be right where you left them, and you won't have any traverse time trying to get them back. That's Citadel number 7, and Ram is on fire. That's 3 kills for Ram in this game. Took a central position and just dared everybody to come forward. Insano is he's pretty banged up. Maybe he can get the ram here, but this is going to be over really fast, one way or the other. This Fuso is not going to last very much longer. He's taken shells from Papa, from Insano, in a second here from Ram broadside at this range. It's going to hurt, and he's got the torpedo threat. It's a good thing. Nice shot. So those of you joining me, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.